Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We have Elite Series 84 coming through. We have the Target exclusives, brand new Figgy images, and we ain't gonna be wasting anybody's time. Drop a like if you guys would love to see us to go through the full series, because we are gonna be getting some first time in the lines, as well as the return of some Figgies that we needed, and that going all the way back to Elite Series 54, and will all make sense once we actually start dissecting the full series. Now, Makis, that's right, we're gonna have it Maki, we're gonna have it loose, and we got those questions that we need to answer right now, because Jeff Hardy, look, you go back, this is what we're talking about. Elite Series 54 was a very high in demand, at least when it comes to the shirtless Jeff Hardy. This is the time to bring it, my friends. The only other option too was with the ringside exclusive, but you damn know you want something current, and you want the tattoo, so only way to truly come down to it all is whether or not they implemented it. Now, with the shirt, you are going to have some options with this, as well as the chase, because you're going to have the blue as well as red, and once it does come off, that's right, the brand new back tattoo, it has been printed right there on the man's back. Now, unfortunately, the image that they are giving us is the same tattoo from the prior release. You can see on the left side, you can actually see more of that brand new, what was it? I think it was like a devil or whatever the heck that was. It didn't come out right. And maybe that's the reason why Mattel didn't want to display it. I'm sure once we get this unboxed, that's why you got to turn on that notification. You want that charismatic enigma. You want that swanton bomb dropping right there on your phone, because notification gang, dude, we are always hot here with it. And one man that's always known to be hot with it is Mr. Goddessa himself. That's right, he's got the pants. He's going to have that option, right? So if you're in the middle of a match, if you're coming off the top turnbuckle and something accidentally slips, they've portrayed it right here within the fig. You can see it, the slip right there. You pull them off, go downtown, let's go, and let's get the Sheamus. Don't get bro kicked though, because if you do, you know that Series 116 did have the exact same skin that we are seeing right here. You know what? I'm all right with it, because look, I actually got my hands on that, and from personal experience, it's one that they definitely hit right there, right where it should be, right with the chin and the way that everything meets. So the only plus side on this is that we're going to be getting not just the shirt, but that big necklace, man, the return of the Sheamus necklace. I'm behind it. Mattel's delivering. We're bringing it, and check this out. We need the disciple, right? Seth Rollins, he's over here. I'm like, he's literally just chilling on my shelf right now. He's been asking me day by day, Hero Fakes, what figure are you planning on picking up from Elite Series 84? That's a great question, but that's a question I want to ask you guys. Tell me in the comments what figgy from 84 is really standing out as far as an absolute must. And maybe it's the full series, but we need to go ahead and navigate to truly determine that, because look, the long tight design, this is something that needed to be brought, right? He's switched it out. He had the old shorts. We had all the cut off stuff, but at the end of it all, it was only in basic. Now we got an Elite, and they are throwing the shirt. It is rubber, but we're not going to beat that horse. Now, Rhea Ripley, let's go. This one is actually really exciting to see. You could see the time spent, all the tooling, like on the jacket, I would say pretty much a good percentage, maybe 80%. I'm not going to go that far, but the budget had to go a lot towards her in order to be able to execute as to what you're seeing. I mean, even the scan, dude, that waiting game played out. The Elite was delivered, and it was delivered just the right way it should have, until Big Dog comes in here with the heel run. That's right, we got heel run, so now we need the heel face, and now we're going to get it, and there's going to be two options too. You're not just going to have the debut, or not the debut, but the return shirt, but you're also going to have the vest. I'm sure most of you are going to be displaying it with the vest off, and the unfortunate question that you're asking me that I do not have the answer, or anybody until we get it unboxed, is what is going on with the back tattoo? There was a back image, but it had the vest on, so it's not helping us out. So we need to find out, you guys, is that back tattoo carrying through? Drop a like if you guys would love to see the back tattoo, because if you guys did see this past year, he did expand. He went a little bit further out, and he even brought the man bun. All right, so here it is. We got heel face with the hair down. Now we got the heel face with the hair up. Let's go. I don't know why I'm so excited about this, Roman, you guys, but nice to see that they keep making those necessary changes. Only the tattoo will determine the true ranking of where that figure sits. Now, Selina Vega, we already brought the tour bus, man. The whole Selina gang, that's right, the lowrider broke down. We tried pulling it out. Did we get it out? We did, and this is a bright, beautiful thing. Yes, she got released, and you know what? It's all good. No, it's not good, man. What the hell were you thinking, WWE? This is one tap talent that could have really just skyrocketed within the women's division. But you know what? At this point in time, as far as I can see it, I'm just glad we got the damn Fig. I'm sure we'll eventually see her down the road, not necessarily in WWE, but when AEW lands, you know that the Statue of Liberty, kind of what we're trying to see right here being portrayed, it is going to be standing so damn strong, and so is the next Target wave. All right, we need to talk about this, you guys. This is pretty awesome. So here's the mock images. Here's all four of them. We're going to be getting John Cena, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. We're going to get Vader and Diamond Dallas Page. But for Cena, look at this damn Cena, dude. All right, so WrestleMania, we had the match. It was him. It was The Fiend. They were inside the ring. They were playing out all the timeline of what this man has gone through. And this was the attire that was chosen. Now, this is going based off early 2000, but at the same time, a great chance for them to capitalize on getting two figures within one, because that wasn't the only gear or the only time that the man wore it. So what did they do? They gave us the interchangeable options. We got the longer hair, and we're getting Vinny. Yeah, we're getting the puppet. This is cool. All right, only time the release that we've seen for the damn puppet, it was with the ringside exclusive Bray Wyatt. But John Cena, I think he falls in that category as a top candidate, even though he's not part of the Firefly Funhouse. This is really awesome to see. Really cool that you're also going to have that early 2000 look. And if you want to throw the promo, we got the WWE scratch logo. But it ain't just about the Cena game, because Diamond Dallas Page, and yes, even though we got the WCW look, we never got him during the Taker run. So now seeing him, and you already know who's on the phone, man. He's got his little headset on. He says, Hero Fix, I can hear you loud and clear. I know this is the one. It's got to be the one. Well, him and John Cena, they're going to be battling it for first place. But the short hair look for Mr. DDP, mullet was the only thing that worked out. So now we truly know exactly what was underneath that mullet. And no, I'm just kidding, y'all. If you guys don't know the story, just know that him and Taker, they weren't getting along. Diamond Dallas Page was on the phone with his lady. He didn't like it. I like it. And we also like Vader. But do you, though, Hero Fix? Do you really like this look? For me, it's always been the red, the very first debut of the Legends Vader. This right here, I know people have been requesting for this, and it's good to see that we are getting it with all of the display options, because you couldn't just have it right there with the entrance gear. Now, you got to be able to interchange it. You got to be able to slip it on to get it going. And Brutus Barber Beefcake making the final one. This will also be having the alternate look. You're not just going to have the option with the yellow. But the thing is like you're doing it with the chase, with the figure, and I'm just going back from the last WrestleMania series that this man was released. The guy was shelf warming. Like, he had those, all, like every Walmart, like at least every single one that I went to, you guys, this guy was doing terrible. So the fact that this is the option right here within it, like, I'm glad. It's nice to see that belt, because that tag team belt, we've only gotten it once. It was with the ringside exclusive. So the return of that should bring some kind of like level of anticipation. But at the same time, if you already picked it up, this is going to be the one Brutus. I don't know, man. I'm just speaking from personal Figgy life experience. I just know that the man didn't do so hot. Getting into some more series, we're going to be getting into the upcoming Showdown. This is going to be the new battle packs that will have the whole new packaging with the side plates. I think the highlight for me, it's got to be Show. It's got to be the Nature Boy. These two right here, the ones that needed Figgies representing during the WCW era and the Elite Show. Let's just call him Giant, because that's the proper way. Let's go ahead and do it. Thing is that last one, look, man, I wasn't a fan of it. I know True FX can definitely do quite a bit, but even this one is kind of also battling within itself. Like, if you guys are picking up, and maybe it's just me being delusional, but the hair on the Giant, it's just sitting kind of weird, man. It's almost kind of like floating within it. Nature Boy's looking pretty clean. That split, that's something we haven't seen. Well, we've seen it, but not in an earlier young version as to what's being portrayed within this. Now, for the Fiend, this is pretty much a repack. We've seen this in the last WrestleMania basic, and we've seen Brian within the Elite, and I also believe, I could be wrong, but this was also released in basic as well. So it's more of a re-release and something mocky. This is for the mock collectors, assuming that's your cup of tea. One tea that I've never actually wrapped my mind around is the Edge figures. Mattel, I don't know. Look, Jax, I'm still holding my spot right there as ranking as the best Figgy line to produce to scans. I don't know what it is, you guys. Edge has always been difficult, and this is just falling within the same line. Only difference is that, at least for the hairpiece, I am seeing some shading. And Unmasked Kane, dude, you already know. If you're going to bring Unmasked Kane, you could sign me up. I'm in. You guys know that Decade of Domination. I think that one also did have, for the alternate scan, a very similar look. But with this one, it's not going to have all that face paint rubbed rubbed around the eyes. Now, for the next series, this is really confusing because I actually saw these go, well, they didn't go live, but people had found them over up in Canada. But the thing is that the prior series was never put out, so the whole distribution on this, it's really wacky. But Kane, hey, out of the whole series, out of this, so we got Goldberg, we have Stephanie McMahon, and we have Ultimate Warrior. And I know Stephanie's kind of looking like, what do you guys call it, like Rita? I think that's giving me like that Power Rangers look. Here's the mock images. These are the ones that were actually found over there in Canada. I think it was either a Walmart or a Toys R Us. Yes, Toys R Us still lives over there, and I believe that's where they were found. And if I'm wrong, you know what? We'll eventually land them. And if they don't land, let's get at least Series 5 because we still have yet to see that. Now, getting to the last final phase, these I'm not going to dissect because these are all re-releases except The Rock. I think The Rock is one that's definitely worth the mention because we have never seen this accessory. And if there's any man in the figgy game right now that could put this out, it's the people's champ. That's right. We got the pull-up bar. And we don't just have a pull-up bar, but you're going to have that option to disassemble it, take it down, break it down, drop the rock bottom. Let me know what you guys think about today's figgies. Because as far as I see it, man, Elite Series 84 is looking pretty freaking tempting. And if you guys want to pick any of those up, again, hit the link in the description below. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.